Up Shane, we're talking cars. This is going to be a very special one from me today. This car appeals to me a lot, so this is definitely going to be a biased review. I'm an Alfa head, I'm an Alfa nut, and this is my dream car. So finally, the day has come, the day has arrived. So where do we even begin? Yeah, let's take it to the top. To the top we go. You get a beautiful panoramic sunroof. It's currently closed, but you can see it's nice and black. There's glass all over. From the sides, man, from this end, the shoulder lines, the car looks amazing. So you do get window chrome surrounds on your windows rather. Yeah, a side mounted indicator, beautiful curves, you know, your handsomely glides over this beautiful Italian queen or model. You get a powerful yet effective side skid, and wow, these beautiful 18-inch Alfa Romeo rims, they look amazing. You do get this gigantic brake calipers. These are 4 pistons with the Alfa Romeo scripting. They look in place great. For a bit of aggression from the front, look at the lip. It just works, you know, the way it's designed, subtle yet effective. A bit of charisma, a bit of aggression. Yeah, a beauty, you know, a beauty. So you get these beautifully styled horizontal lights with the Alfa Romeo logo in there. I don't know if you can pick it up. A washer jet for your lights, of course. PDC sensor over there. Yeah, these beautiful plastic inserts, your gigantic Alfa Romeo grille, the beautiful lines, you know, starting from this end all the way to the back and so forth. This is quite a charming car, and it has blown me away. I'm blown away. This is definitely my car, my kind of car. So let's go through to the rear. Now for the rear section of the car. So what can you expect? Beautiful looks, beautifully styled horizontal tail lights. You get a carbon fiber lip and boot spoiler on this end, not real carbon fiber of course. And then on the lower parts of the car, you get a PDC sensor and these dual exit tail pieces, a nice and light deflector over there. So there is a camera mounted over there which can really see what you're doing. So should you need to reverse or something, yeah, beautiful. Now just a bit of aggression on this end, just trying to get the angle right for you. This is exactly what you need. Let's step inside the car. Now let's start with the door card. So what you get is this leather finish. Can you look and feel at the texture? It feels quite good in your hands. You do get this carbon fiber finish like pattern used on this end. So a nice and solid aluminium door handle. Yeah, I'm not this doesn't really appeal to me the most, but I feel like this panel could have been better designed. But the quality is really good. The clicky sounds, the sounds that it makes, really solid. So on this end, the padding is also not that good. It is slightly softly padded, but not to my expectations. I think it's better done in the Lexus and yeah, maybe the C-Class. On this end, a bit of plastic, a decent enough opening on this end. Definitely, you cannot store in a bottle in here, which is a missed opportunity. But we've seen this of the Alphas before, so you do get a speaker cutout on this end. Interior overview, there is a subtle Giulia scripting on this end, but you can see this plate over there, chrome, nicely finished, and then you do get this chrome finished or plated pedals on that side. So this being the Super, at the time these were not really electronically operated, so you could only do it manually on this end. And then you get the two-tone finish, so the leather on the outside and the cloth material on the inside. Also not really a fan of this. I still prefer full leather throughout. On your headrest you do get a bit of an Alfa Romeo scripting. Let me quickly step in. Now we're talking. now we're talking. Inside the car, it feels quite sporty in here. You know, the feel that I get from the driving position, from the seats, which are hugging me nicely, it feels quite good. Now let's take a moment to appreciate the beautiful steering wheel. It is red bottomed. You do get this gigantic shifting pedals. Aluminium, they feel really good. And look at the scripting, which is quite bold and sporty and exciting. It only stirs my emotions. Now, from this end, this is where you get to electronically control your lights and so forth. You know, your park distance control is over there, the brightness, your automatic start and off buttons also there. As for your air conditioning vents, nicely designed. The circular theme continues and it matches, you know, it matches your instrumentation, your speedometer. It feels like it's meant to be there. The infotainment screen, okay, you can't really see it right now, but it's housed over there. And then I'll just focus on the dashboard, which is nicely finished. It is quite soft, and the texture and the feel, yeah, it does ooze a bit of luxury. Definitely look at it. I mean, let's just take a moment, guys, to really appreciate what this car has to offer us in terms of that. So you do get a dual zone climate control, of course. This is automatic and can be operated to be independent of, you know, both the passenger and the driver. Yeah, a nice Giulia scripting, which is very Italian-ish, you know, looks really good. And then when you open the glove box, beautiful. It doesn't simply fall out, it slides down smoothly, so I like that. And the space, it's fairly decent because it goes in deeper, you know, can't really reach it from there, but it does. And then so to open this, you do get a USB slot, which is an old school one, type a 2.0, not a type C. To open it, that's what you do. You do get this adaptive cup holders, and then to close it, that's what you do. You get a ZF 8-speed gear shift lever. So this is where you can, this is famous with the Alphas, this is your driving mode selector. So dynamic, natural, advanced efficiency, that's what you get. The Giulia scripting is nice in there. Beautiful and comfortable, very comfortable. Look at that center armrest. And then let's open it. Yeah, a fair decent amount of space in there. Can't really go when you open things up, but you can see it's quite fair. It's not big, it's not the biggest, but it's quite usable. I believe there is a 12-watt power supply over there as well. This is for your electronic parking brake. And then, okay, maybe let's do this to close it. Let's try that. Closed. And then so this is obviously, this car is equipped with a panoramic sunroof. This is where you get to operate it, right over there. And now is there a mirror on the side? There isn't any. I missed opportunity once again. Let's check on the passenger side of things. There is a mirror over there. So yeah, let's go through quickly to the rear. Okay, now opening it, it also looks quite sporty from the rear, to be honest. You know, soft leather material used at the top. I don't know if this is a Twitter cutout, but it's there. This looks really clean and well done. It is much better. Is there such a word as betterly done? It looks better executed compared to the front one. Nice and clicky sound, solid. A very small cup holder place-ish space. I don't know what to call this one because I can only imagine the stress of putting something in there. A nice speaker cutout over there. Now, as for the entry or the inside of the car, leather is beautiful. It is also soft, really squishy. It's still the two-tone. Man, there's something disappointing. Okay, I'll get into it. So the leather outside the seat and the middle parts are finished in a cloth material. So you do get this isofix mounting points, which are not exposed. I like that. The leg room, it looks promising. Does look promising, but I'm not picking up a center armrest. There isn't any, which is really disappointing for me. Okay, as predicted, leg room or knee room rather is more than enough. For me, it's quite generous. And then leg room is also plenty. There is a storage compartment on this end, and this beautifully done air conditioning vents in a USB type 2.0, let's call it that. So yeah, it looks and feels quite good, quite comfortable. And then I just want to show off this double sunroof effect. So obviously this is manually operated. and you can close it. You do get your reading lights on this end. Nice LED finish. Now we're on. Okay, driving impressions of the Giulia. Finally, I've been daydreaming about this car. I literally, watch reviews on this car all day long, and I've always wondered what it was like to drive. So okay, I finally have my day in court, like any other. Wow, what a special moment. Okay, so this is equipped with a 2-liter turbocharged engine. It offers you 147 kilowatts of power and 330 newton meters of torque, but this has been slightly remapped or modified, so there is a bit of a downpipe here and there is a remap, and obviously power is a lot more than that. So obviously it's now running over 200 kilowatts, which is really solid for this car. So I'm still getting into it. I don't wanna trash it as yet, but I'm really excited. What a momentous occasion for me. I feel like this is my day and I'm graduating from UNISA or something. Okay, so there are these gigantic pedals and they feel really nice and cold. Yeah, there's just something about this car. So I don't even know where to even start with the driving impressions. So far the exhaust is doing what I needed to do, what excites me the most, which is a bit of sound. I don't know if it comes through on the mic or on the video, but it is there. And the steering wheel, man, did you see this engine start stop button? Definitely from a Giulia. Steering wheel is, yeah, very direct. Do you go straight or right? Straight, okay. An 8-speed ZF gearbox. Yeah. Ah, man, I'm excited. Here's my competition right in front of me, G20 BMW. Which would I pick? I think it is quite obvious, guys. I've mentioned it before. This is my dream car, literally. Infotainment screen, resolution could be better, to match what this offers you these days. But hey, this is a car. This is not really a technological master center or something like that. This is meant to be driven, and you need to drive it and enjoy it. So the gear shifts are really smooth. I do hear a bit of a sound when it upshifts, and not even in sports mode or when it downshifts. So can't wait for sports. How do I go through to sports? Do I dynamic, Baba, dynamic. Okay, when we're coming back, that's what I'll be. Oh man, I could daily this car all day long. Okay, let's get into it now. Do you have any idea if there are cameras on this road?
Not if you go down the bottom, you should be fine.
Okay, let's do this quickly. Oh God. Giulia. Ah, Giulia Wafit. So hey, I did give a disclaimer. This would be a biased review, and you can tell by the excitement in me that I'm excited. This is more like a dream come true for me, more than it is a car and a driving impressions review. So I'm really excited about this car and just how tight it feels, man. It feels very composed around these bends. There's a lot more. This is a masterpiece. Body roll is really kept to a minimum. Like I could literally go flat out on this curve, eh?
Yeah.
Like I literally could. And it is so composed and so direct, I know. Let's try lane change. Tito. That is closer for God. Okay, contain yourself. Oh, but this rides nicely. So over those uneven patches, like you can see on the road, it's not as smooth, but nothing's really permeating the interior. So NVH levels are really good, noise, vibration next to none. Yeah, the only sound that's coming into the interior is the exhaust, which is obviously a bit modified. So if it wasn't for that, I think it would be really quiet in here. So yeah, air conditioning unit is really nice and strong, nice and direct. These dials excite me. This excites me. Let's okay, let's try. Which mode are we in? Dynamic?
Yeah,
okay.
Red is the dynamic.
Okay. Now when we come back, because we're going uphill, yeah, I think that's when I can explore it safely and properly. So for now, let's take it easy and driving in normal driving mode and just get a feel of what the Giulia offers me, because hey ah man, could literally drive this thing the whole day. So the seats are quite supportive. It's hugging me nicely where it needs to, you know. Yeah, really nice and soft. And just the car, you know, just how composed it feels and how exciting it feels. I'm sold. Let me check if all is still in place. Yes, it is. Yeah, I think let's keep it here for now, and then we're gonna continue when we drive back up. Okay, round 2, final round. Let's go. Dynamic mode. Watch out, Biz. There's an Alfa on steroids coming through. I don't even know if this is rated R or it's meant for kids or what. I don't even know. What am I even speaking about? Composed, really composed. You know what I like about this sports mode? We're in dynamic mode right now, which is sports for the Alpha. You know, normal gearboxes tend to hold on to gears for a lot longer, but this, it changes up just the way that I want it to, because obviously there isn't a bit of space between me and the next car, so I can't really accelerate. It's as if the car can see that, and it simply just changes up. But it is really eager to get going, so one little touch, it's able to shift down and fly off. So that's really good. I haven't driven a car that has that feel, because whenever you're in sports mode, it holds on to the revs, you know. So but this is eager. Oh. And the exhaust is nice, and the sound is just nice. So around these patches on the road, very comfortable. So you can feel it a bit, but it's very comfortable. Nothing is like coming through. It's as if I'm in this small area enclosure on my own, and I'm in a bubble of some sort. So yeah, this is proper. And I haven't played around with these, so this is my moment to shine. In a moment. Manual mode, gear 2, foot flat. Shoots up like a rocket. So now I'm changing the gears myself, you know, in manual mode, and using these. What a special moment. And look at that, like just seamless. Are we taking the next left? Right in front, okay? Yeah. So 1 minute you could be a hooligan on the streets and just do unspeakable things. Oh, yo. And it's punching in gear 4, guys. Gear 4 out of the 8. So gear 5, plenty of torque coming through. Let's try it in gear 6. It still moves. What a beast. What a peach of an engine. What a car. I just love how everything is centered around me. You know, the dash layout, it feels like it curves towards me. Obviously the instrumentation, do I need to still say more about this? It impresses me. Is this the left? Okay, Auto for now. And you can see that it's aggressive, but it's quite mature about it. It doesn't really, how do I, it's polished. Yeah, I think that's the right way to use. It's a mature sports sedan. Doesn't really get too crazy, but it can be a hooligan in a very mature manner. You know, there's a certain charisma to it. There's a character to this car that I can't really put my finger on. But rear-wheel driven machine, sports mode. Look at those upshifts, quick, like within a split second. Giulia, guys. And outside, as it changes down as we approaching this car, whoa, what a beautiful car. You see where the engine start stop button is? Red for danger. Gevaarlijk. Like this is the sort of sports mode that I've always aspired to have. Upshift, but let's get going. I don't want to rev it all out at every point, at every gear. You know, sometimes I want to take it easy. I mean, I think the tuning behind it is spot on. So taking on these cabs, body roll, minimum. Feels very sporty, aggressive yet sporty. Brakes are sharp. Like the brakes are, it feels like I'm running on this RS6 brakes or something. Oof, the sound that it's making outside. I'm gonna open so that you can hear a bit of it when we, okay, maybe on the next robot when we pull off. But for now, oof. Quick, seamless shifts. You cannot feel anything when it upshifts or downshifts. It's smooth. 8-speed ZF. This is used along the likes with the BMs. They use the same manufacturer, so this is really good. This was a good approach. I prefer this compared to a normal DSG or DCT or whatever it's called, always. And just the power delivery on this car, you know, how it manages to be smooth, luxurious, yet exciting and sporty is something to take note of. Not many cars get this dual nature thing to. Oh, did you hear that? Okay, I'm gonna put it in manual mode now. Now it's my time to shine. Okay, I'm gonna open the window. If it gets too noisy, I'm sorry. The intention is that you hear what the exhaust sounds like, because on the inside it's all luxury in here. It's all luxury, but on the outside, no cameras, I hope. Whoa! What a rocket! Yes, this thing is light. This is light on its feet. Yo! Yeah. And I think if you've never driven a quick car before, hey, it'll catch you off guard, because the power that comes through and from the rear, so it wants to play a bit. So no, this is proper. This is a driver's car to the T. You know, I know I'm biased, yes, to a degree, but honestly, I try and keep all reviews really neutral. Whether I like the car, whether I don't like it, I give it the benefit of the doubt. And I wouldn't be lying to you if I said what I said about this car before. I really stick to what I said. This is a good car. You know, this is not even it's a great car. It's a masterpiece. I can only imagine what the Giulia QV is like, because this already, for me, it's just perfect in every sense of the word, in every just can't wait. Giulia. Yo, it even allowed me to go into the red line a bit. Yeah, Giulia. I don't know if this is because of the downpipe in the tune, or it came stock like that, but what an exciting character, what an exciting Italian machine. You know, if it were mine and I'd give it a name, I'd call it the Italian massacre, because it just kills everywhere it goes. This is exciting, man. What a movement, what a movement, what a movement. Like, yo, what can I possibly compare it to? We did the C-Class review, and it is nowhere close when it comes to the fun and the character of the car. You know, this has a bit of soul into it. This is a bit of excitement into it. We haven't tried out the 3 Series on the channel. We you know, keeping thumbs up for one. It's really difficult to find a car to compare this to. So the Lexus IS we have, very fun, very quick, I mean, but not as fun as this. Very engaging as well, especially on the curves and everything. But this is just a whole other level of hooliganism. You know, I mean, bring out the police. Okay, I'm too excited. And these jokes are killing me. They're all in my head, and I hope you can relate. If you cannot, it's okay. You'll buy a Giulia one day, you'll understand. Oh, what a car. So, what a car, what a car. What haven't I touched on? I don't know, fuel economy. I'm not too sure with the menus. Let's check it over here. Okay, for right now we're currently at averaging 12 liters per 100. This cannot be a true reflection of what the consumption is like. I can tell you that. I reckon it would be around, normal driving should be 9, and then spirited should be 11. That's why I'd kept it. You know, anything more than that is not really a true reflection. That's my thing, but the computer is currently saying 12, so we'll take it at that. Yeah, prices. Well, right now in our market, in the South African market, you only get the Veloce, which is the ones that are, let's call it a mild facelift after this one. So that's R1,000,000 plus or minus, somewhere there. Second-hand market, if you'd be lucky to get one for 600,000 rands, which would equate to plus minus 12,000 per month. This one that I am in right now with mileage is currently at 98,000. Out in the open market, the fair price is 350,000. Okay, this is my time to shine. Oh, and the shift. Well, you know when you upshift, it acts and it pulls you back. Yeah, this is definitely something. Downshift. Hey, power. Ah, this road, man. Gear 3. Quick. Could have this for dinner, breakfast and supper all day long, all day long. What an experience. My life has changed forever. Okay, I think you get the idea. This guy is excited, we get it. If it's annoying, I'm sorry. I also understand. It is annoying. He is quite excited. I don't know what got into him. Maybe a Giulia spice, or you know, a bit of Alfa Romeo Italian flair. I don't know what's wrong with him. But he's my friend and I like him. Anyway, back to the driver. Okay, normal mode. Yeah, fun was had today. I think this is, yeah guys, I don't even know how to close this one. Thank you so much for liking, because you did like already. Thank you so much for subscribing, because you subscribed. I can't wait to see you on the next one. Thanks to Jody for his beautiful machine, and just you know, what is that for me today is beyond what I could possibly ask from anyone. And you know, I have no words to just thank him for allowing me to drive his car as I did. Oh guys, yeah, no, blessings and blessings upon him, and I'm thankful, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Sharp.